And welcome back to the Murdy Creative Co podcast. I'm your host, Kyle and Murdy, and today's topic is moving again. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who's supported the company so far. If you haven't got a chance to go check us out on the web at murdycreative.co. That's M-U-R-D-Y creative.co. Or you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram to see the latest in our product shots. Follow Skip Today with our daily photos and be the first one to know about new product launches. You can also use the subscribe button at the bottom of our website to be included in all of our new product announcements. Be sure to check out our laser engraving, personalization options, and exclusive colors on our website, or you can get a blank one on Amazon Prime. All right. I have a signed, fully executed lease. Finally. Tim called me back. We had a great conversation. We worked through some of the details, some of the changes that we needed to make. It was some little minor things, just the way the language specifically was worded surrounding kind of the utilities. It just needed to be shifted a little bit. All in all, I'm very happy with this lease. I'm very happy with our setup. And I'm very glad that this problem is very shortly going to be behind us. Now, obviously, it means we have to go the moving process again. And this actually brought up a couple of very interesting things, internally. First and foremost, with the hiring that we're going to need to be doing, it brings up a desire for us to use this opportunity of the move to get nicer things. We have always been a little company. And because we've always been a little company, there hasn't been a lot of extra money to spend on nicer things like nice desks and tables and chairs. And so we've always had these. We've actually always had pretty good chairs. Recently, we specifically got better chairs. But now that the line of credit is established, and more importantly, now that we're no longer buying a building, I have a lot more of that line of credit that we're not going to really need in the short term. Now, obviously, I don't want to make stupid decisions. I don't want to, buy a whole bunch of nice things just because I can, right? And I don't want us to get in a situation where we can't afford our Christmas inventory because we spent all the money buying chairs. But it is a good opportunity for us to say, look, we want to have a workplace that people enjoy coming to, that people feel like they're comfortable in, that they don't, I don't want anyone to say to themselves, my work is great, but I can't stand the chairs. I can't stand the desks. I can't stand, I want to make sure that we eliminate a lot of those things. And it's really brought to my attention how much of the equipment in our workshop is actually, I would not say subpar, but I would say that it was much of a hodgepodge. It was what we could afford at the time. And there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just called good business sense. But now that we're shifting into a new organization, we're working on hiring people, we're working on expanding the operations, building a better place to work. And particularly in this competitive hiring market, we're trying to attract good people. It behooves us to spend a little bit of extra money, and it is not that much money, to buy very good quality work desks, workbenches, good quality chairs, anti-stress mats. And, I've been thinking as we've been moving, it also potentially means that we could get rid of some of the things that we don't need anymore, that we would be replacing, I should say. One of the advantages of this new workshop is that its back end is a large warehouse. And one of the big things that I'm really looking forward to is having access to loading docks to deliver things. Because while we are still limited in the width of the door frame to get from the workshop from the warehouse into the workshop to a 30-inch wide door, having the ability to have trucks back up to those loading docks and us quickly unload the things out of the loading docks, it's going to save us a lot of time and a lot of money. And frankly, it will be much more efficient, which is good. Efficiency is good. We have to move the racking that we use underneath the engravers. We're replacing all of our old racking, which I got very cheaply, and it's kind of falling apart. I had gotten that racking a long time ago, several years back, and the racking itself is thin sheet metal, and it's just not worth it. So we're probably going to be just getting rid of those, and we will be replacing them with all new racking. And I'm very excited about having this new space with new desks, new chairs, new setup, new racking. And I think it's going to be very good for our internal employees the already employees' morale. And it's something I said to them yesterday, I said, anybody who's got anything they want, right, write it down, right? Because we want to make sure that the new place is nice. Now, there is one thing about the new place that we've got to come up with a creative solution to. I'm not particularly concerned about it. And that is that we've got to create our own little kitchenette, because there's no real kitchenette in the space. Now, The good news is with modern convenient appliances, things like a toaster oven or a toaster or a pizza oven or any of these other things, those can do most of the cooking that we'd interact with. A microwave is a basic thing that is very easy and runs on only electricity. So I think we can set up most of what we need without having to build anything, without having to do anything along those lines. We'll be able to set up a couple of tables and have things like that on them. But one of the things it doesn't have is a work sink or a sink in general, other than in the bathrooms. We might have to get creative. I'm thinking maybe we're looking into camping sinks because or if not camping sinks, there's another alternative, which is to say that we would perhaps we would pay to put one in. Now, exactly where and how and all the other stuff, I don't know. But it's something to think about, and it's not a problem that's desperate enough for me to worry about it right now. We're going to get a water cooler. We've always talked about having a water cooler and having something that has, clean water and is easy and is a place for us to make that nice. So a lot of these things are very small, minor amenities that I'm hoping improves the workshop a little bit. And the process of moving is actually relatively simple, all things considered, because we have, I think we're going to have 2 men in a truck. That company do the move. We were going to originally use them. They had very reasonably priced. And it was funny when they were asking, what are you moving? I realized it's not that much. I mean, we've got our engravers. The press needs to be moved. That's heavy and very complicated, and I'm not carrying it down those stairs. It's hard enough carrying it up them. So we've got those things to move. We've got, I guess we're not even going to bring most of the racking. We've only got a little bit of racking. And then boxes filled with stuff. And frankly, worst comes to worst, if we didn't have them do the boxes, like we'd do the boxes. Now, I'm going to probably have them do the boxes because I don't think it's going to cost us anymore because they get paid by the hour. And frankly, it's not going to take that long to load the boxes. And so now we've got to load the boxes up so that they can take them. And it's really become a game of a race and a game of sales. Because here's the thing. I want us to move. Meryl wants us to move like the week of the 30th sometime. Maybe the weekend before that week, but sometime right in there. And now it's going to be a race against the clock because we have to rapidly get all of our orders as close to being done as possible. Now, the good news is because the Bordeaux and the Onyx both arrived, and the Chestnut and the Slate and the Espresso are all in shop for the first time in a while, I think in like almost 2 months. We've had everything of every color in shop, which means that we can get all of the back order things out the door. Hopefully, I think we've got pretty decent supplies and everything else. So I don't think that the supply chain problems, the logistics issues, should be our delay. I think we should be able to rapidly catch up, and we've got a strong amount of labor to do that. And I'd like to see how far we can get and how close we can get, because while I don't want to be down for more than 1 or 2 days, we're probably going to be down for 1 or 2 days. Now, to simplify the moving process, here's kind of the goal. On a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on some day, and part of the reason I want it to be over the weekend, unlike that 28th and 29th of that weekend, is because we're shut down on Saturday and Sunday. Mondays are always busy days. Mondays are always as fast as we can, as much as we can. We got to move. But Fridays, by the end of the week, we're normally a little more caught up, right? We're getting along, and we don't have quite the pressure. So if we can say, look, Monday, we want to be back up / setting up. That's a better target than saying we're going to go down Monday. We're going to pack up and move on Monday, and then by Tuesday or Wednesday, we're back up. That could take a long time. That could be a real problem. Now, with the way our process works, frankly, we're going to have the second that everything's in that building, even probably before then, I'm going to be setting up the racking. We're going to get at least 1 engraver or 2 engravers back up and running. We're going to have the press back up and running. We're going to have somebody doing assembly, right? So even if the rest of the team is putting things away and organizing or whatever, there will be something leaving the workshop on the day of the move or the day after the move, because we can't go down for very long. We don't have the lead time. We don't have the production capabilities to get caught up quickly if we're delayed for several days. Now, I think it'll go well. I don't have any reason to suspect that we'll have problems during the move. And once we get moved and we get the new equipment set up and we get the new press that I've been desperately wanting, this hydraulic press, which may take a little creative electrical work, but that's something that Tim and I have talked about. And we've got a commercial electrician who'll be able to come in and take a look. I actually don't think we'll need special electrical work. I think I just want to have someone check it before, we do something that is outside of the normal bounds of what is expected in an electrical like that place. But I think we'll be able to manage it. All in all, I'm excited. This should be good. And Meryl and I spent an hour yesterday talking through what we're going to try to offer as part of our benefits package, what we're going to try to offer to new hires, how we're going to work on engaging and enticing people. And I think she agreed, and I'm hoping other people see this as well, that one of the advantages that we bring to the table from a hiring perspective is that we are a great place to work. And I'm not saying that like everyone says that. I mean, we're a small group of people. Everyone's friends, everyone's friendly, and all of the things that go into enjoying your work are things that we want to help facilitate. If you need to go get your oil changed in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, well, go do it. Like, we don't care. As long as you're back and as long as we know about it, that's fine. All right. So that flexibility that we can offer, I think, is going to be a very real competitive advantage, and I'm hoping it is. So all in all, I'm excited. Moving is always a little bit hectic, and hopefully once we get set up, we'll do this. I have an odd feeling. I can't guarantee this. I have an odd feeling that when we do the move, though, we're going to find a bunch of stuff buried in places that we've just shoved things. And so we may be doing a sale to get rid of some of the extra stuff that we find. I can't guarantee that. I don't even know if that's going to happen just because of the way that everything's going, but that would be a logical thing that might come up to fruition during the process. So we'll see. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in today. Be sure to check back in next week for the next topic. And don't forget to check that subscribe button. Be sure to get the latest podcast right away. If you have any questions or concerns about your leather binder, journal, folio, anything we sell, please feel free to contact us on the main page of our website at Murdy Creative Co, or you can contact us on our Instagram and Facebook. You can text, email, call, direct message, all the usuals. We'll do our best to get back to it as soon as possible, but we do appreciate your patience. If you need to get a hold of us by the phone, you can give us a call, 414-434-9001. We're available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. You can feel free to call or text that number, 414-434-9001. It's a great way to get a hold of us in a hurry. If you think we deserve it, a good review can go a long way to help us grow our new community, both a review on the product itself, which you can, or on the podcast, I should say, and that would be, you can do that on whatever podcast app you're listening on, but also a review on the product on our website. You can go to murdycreative.co/reviews to read all of our amazing 5-star reviews. There's a button that says leave a good review. You click on that button, it'll take you to facebook.com/murdycreative.co/reviews. You'll be able to write your review there. You'll be able to read all the reviews. We love them. It means the world to us. I share them with every one of the team members. We get a kick out of them. So please, if you'd like, go do that. If you'd leave a bad review or any negative review for any reason, please give us another opportunity. There's a button there that says get in contact with us. That will get you directly in contact with us. It is very important to me personally that everybody has a good experience with the company. So if for whatever reason you have a problem, something goes wrong, you're unhappy with anything for any reason, give us an opportunity to make it right. We will. We can do anything up to recrafting, refunding, anything. We just want to make it right with you. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. Check out the website on our website, or check out the company on our website, murdycreative.co. But also in the bottom left-hand corner of our website, there's a reviews button. Or not a reviews, rewards. Click on that rewards tab. You'll be able to sign in. Once you're signed in, you get 5% back as in-store credit, and you can use that on any purchase. There's also a shareable link there. When you share that link with your friends and family, they get $5 off their first purchase. You get $5 of in-store credit, and we get a sale. So it definitely helps them, helps us, helps you. It's amazing. Definitely check that out. If you have any podcast topics you want to hear more about, send them my way. I'm always happy to engage with you guys, and I want to know more about what you want. If you're looking for multiple binders, journals, folios, anything we sell for gifts, giveaways, menus, really any reason, check out our bulk discounts on our website. Bulk discounts start at a minimum order quantity of 5. All you need to do to get those is to add whatever quantity you desire to your cart. The best discount will automatically be applied. If, however, you're not exactly sure what quantity you need and you want to work on finding the best discount, reach out to us, sales, S-A-L-E-S, at murdycreative.co. You can send us an email, and we'll be happy to talk through the discount, talk through the process, and figure out what we can do to get you the best discount. If you want custom engraved items, we have no minimum order quantities and no setup fees. It's a flat rate fee of $15 normally. We'll go a little bit up just depending on the size and complexity, but it's normally $15. And that $15 is actually before any bulk discounts. So you can get just one if you want just one, but if you want a bunch of them, it can go down quite a bit from that $15 each. So if you're interested in that, send us an email with the icon, the logo, the image, whatever you'd like, and send that email to SALES, sales, at murdycreative.co. We'll be happy to help you get the custom order link as well as a mock-up made for you of that product, and you can purchase through our website. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great day, and goodbye.